Hello. Hi. Happy Saturday night to you out there, or whensoever you happen to listen to this. It's cold here. The kind of cold that slips under your skin and nips at your joints and bones. Or maybe I'm just getting old. Certainly we live in the kind of world where both can be true. I have been thinking about what the necessary magic is for me today. What I need and what I can give. I've engaged with this whole ASMR process as an outlet for my writing because I truly don't need or feel connected to the experience via sound. Words are power to me. Deep, ancient power that I've felt as one feels air in their lungs throughout their life. Often, generally, there is a steady flow that I can ignore, and then there are times when I gasp and ache for it, as if I can't live without it. Times I'm certain I can't. I don't know. I think what I need now is a spell to see the future. Clairvoyance, precognition. I don't think these are gifts I have, though others have ascribed a preternatural countenance to me at times. I've always been a little bit witchy, a little bit weird, a bit pulled toward the worlds between the worlds. There's no shining to it. There is no psychic power, though that is in my family. For me, like many of us, there have just been dreams. Do you have these sort of dreams? Warm, amniotic, connected, calm. You're loved as you stroll through the scenes in your head, and just on the edge of morning somehow, you feel hands touch the side of your face, a kiss on the crown, and you awake, knowing today is the day the job offer will be extended, the money will arrive, the loved one will pass, and quietly it comes to be. Every few years I have that tiny, coincidental, early understanding. But what I mean really for today is that I need a magic that breathes a hot breath on the icy window panes that surround me. It gives me a glimpse of why I should carry on. I want to know if it's alright to let go of this hurt in my head, this rictus in my heart. I want to know what I should be doing to make the days go a little bit easier for myself down the line. I want the hope of that. So we begin our ritual with a making. This will happen for me in the kitchen. For you, my fellow practitioners of light and belief and fumbling toward the next moment, you can convert this to whatever you like. Here we need to make a gift of time to convince the universe we are willing. We are listening for truth. We are hungry for it. So we pull out the slow cooker early in the day, cut up the bits and bobs, the chicken, the chilies, pour in the cannellini beans, the stock, and start laying in the seasoning. Warm cumin, sharp cayenne, a float of cinnamon, salsa verde, garlic slivers. We do this with no great skill beyond taking care not to cut ourselves with the knife or to splash hot pepper in our eyes. But every step is a step towards a future nourishment, a future meal, a future self. This is an offering, if we believe it so. We turn on the gentle heat, smell all of the spices and their aromas heating up and starting to dance. Cover the lid to trap the glimmer within, and the spell begins with just this tiny, tiny knowing. We can put the effort in now for great things to come. With this, there isn't any point in the day when our feast is bubbling away in this our modern and metaphoric cauldron, where the second step can be undertaken. Sit somewhere in a quietness, away from screens, away from background chatter, somewhere you are comfortable or can get comfortable if you jostle yourself around a bit and brush the cobwebs off this talent we all secretly have for getting low and still and curious about our own selves. Feel your body against the mattress or seat cushion or floor. Feel yourself supported. Close your eyes. Contemplate the child version of yourself. See them sitting across from you. See the same but different body you carry with you today. The same personality but different desires. This little person has not been marked by all you have seen and endured and delighted in, but they will. All that was invisible to them has been made clear to you. There's no sparing them anything, not anything they will go through, but you can send them strength and watch through a boomerang of time and love as it rushes back and finds you at your throat. To love yourself is something, but to trust yourself, really understand and trust yourself, is a gift that this child, this young believing self, is asking for from you. You give it, see them dissipate into the air, leaving behind a beautifully wrapped gift. What have they given you? What have they whispered in your ear? You can pick it up and turn back to the person we have come here to see, just to your right, the future self, the woman in the tall, dark hat with white curls who smiles on the seashore next to her beautiful home, the man with the car, with the family, with the legacy marked with laugh lines on his face, the person who has clawed and fought and shattered and remade themselves to stand at the end of their life, knowing who they are and what they believe. The same body, but different than you carry today. Is their personality the same? Their desires? What has marked them? Look them over. They won't mind. They've turned up today because you asked for them, and they are too wise to refuse, for this is where they were born, where they began, by staring back at you. What do they wear? Are they happy? Ask them now your questions. Am I capable of love? Did I work hard enough? Did I write that book? Did it matter that I made that mistake at work? Did it change when I left? Did I find the time to be who I wanted to be? What do they need me to know? Watch them come close. Tilt your head. Feel their breath upon your neck as they give you the great and most important knowledge of their life. Listen. Listen closely. For they and you cannot lie to one another, no matter how much you might try. And even with all our intentions, it's hard to stay connected to such a formidable power as you and your wisdom, as you would like to be. Thank them for their answer. It may make you laugh or weep, but it is a gift, so thank them as they send the boomerang of love back to you. When they step back and dissipate, when you feel yourself alone again in your mind and you are calm, open your eyes. To close this ritual, you must eat what you have made. Cook a little pot of rice and pour this magical feast over it. Add cilantro and sour cream, add hot sauce. Add what makes it make your mouth water when you think of it, and put it in your nicest bowl. Say aloud a blessing over your meal. With this food, I feed us all, past, present, future. Let what I do and say and bring into the world be a boomerang of love. And then tuck in. If you like this, like and subscribe. That's awesome. That's helpful. Yeah, see you in the comments, or I'll see you next time.